Most business owners are firefighters. I actually have some props for you, okay? Most business owners, they're literally, and these are not just you, this is the clients that we help as well. Believe it or not, the clients that we're helping, you can't get a hold of them because they're busy fighting the fire, right? Like, they literally are doing whatever that came that day that they didn't know was gonna be, they're gonna have to be dealing with it. They call it a client fire, employee fire, whatever fire it is. The number one constraint, and I say this is not even just agencies, this is every business. And we built the entire platform, the whole entire business model is based on this premise that you need to focus on the lead side. Leads become the number one constraint that you want to work on. All right, now it's really hard to work on that because you're also working on fulfillment, you're also working on taking care of your customer, you're also working on your own personal life. You got family, you got kids, you got all kinds of stuff. You gotta go to church, you gotta do whatever you do. You're like, hey, there's no way I can keep my leads going. And then if you fix that leads, now this is a process, it's not like overnight you can fix the leads. That is inbound or outbound lead generation. All right, so for that, I got you guys some more props. Yes, I got a lot of props, baby. Right, this is your inbound, right here, this is your inbound lead generation. People are reaching out to you. You didn't have to do anything. They're reaching out saying, hey, I'm interested in doing SEO, web design, social, whatever it is, digital marketing, you name it. Right here is inbound. Those are the best. We love inbound. The second is outbound, all right? So this is you going out and telling the world, hey, this is the networking event, going out, cold emailing, DMing. There's tons and tons of DMing on social media, Facebook, you name it. That's you saying, hey, attention everybody, here's what I do. And then you believe that a small percentage of people, when I say small, it's less, like more like single digits, like 1C, 2C percentage of people will say, you know what, totally. I think this is, I call it good timing. They say, yeah, sure, no problem. Why don't you send me your, schedule a call. I mean, I do this every single day for agencies. So once we fix that, the next one is sales. What exactly is sales? And a lot of people understand this as like, hey, I just got to get on a sales call and then magically things happen. Actually, no, it doesn't work like that. And the reason why it doesn't work like that is, let me ask you a question. Do you even know your close rate? If you answered yes, great, fantastic, you're doing great in the sales department. If you answered no, then that means that is going to be your next constraint. Why? Let's say I put my inbound marketing strategies and my outbound to work. We're running Facebook ads, we're generating leads, they're going to your booked calendar. Forget about your funnel. I've done all of that for you. I booked appointments. How well will you perform on that sales call? And if you literally flat out fail on those sales calls, we lost it. Every single sales, I had 4, 5, 6 salespeople one time before we made all these changes. Every single sales rep closed differently and asked different questions and had a different process. Yeah, imagine that. And then obviously the results were not everybody was getting 10 clients a month. They weren't. It was terrible. We're like, this has to change or else we're going to have bigger problems. So we did. We built our own sales process. So that's why that is on the page. It's what you do in a sales environment, actually on that sales call, but it's a million things that you do even before they hop onto that sales meeting has to be thought through. If you're in the hyper competitive place that we are in digital marketing, you can't just wing that call, which is what I used to do, by the way. In all honesty, I would just jump on a call and I thought some sort of an interview, like a job interview. They ask you a question, you answer the best of your ability and never lie, tell them the honest truth and nothing but the truth. And yeah, you do tell them the truth, but guess what? That's not even what they were asking. They just had a question like, hey, how many locations do you have? Only I have 4. Fantastic, and here's the address. Like, that is not what they want. They could be asking you, how big are you or how small are you? But if you don't know how to do a sales call, you're just giving them the answers. And at the end of this interrogation that they ask you like 400 questions, you're like, oh, I must have won the job. And then guess what? They don't even pick up the phone or ever respond back to your email. But that's how I realized that if I scaled my sales department, I am not going to get the result I want. I wouldn't get the same kind of incremental results just because I hired more people, because I don't have a system in place that's going to give me the consistent results that I'm looking for. And that system starts when you are a single salesperson company. It starts with you by yourself doing sales. All right? It doesn't start when you have 4 salespeople. By then it's too late to fix. They're all coming in their own way and they're not going to want to change. So you got to build a system when you're a solopreneur. Maybe you're just taking sales call by yourself. You start building that and then you'll be able to scale it. All right, let's talk about fulfillment. So we're going to pretend for a minute that you don't have any fires to put out when you come to work. We're going to pretend like, hey, I don't have any fires. I have such an amazing life. Everything's just going well. First of all, you shouldn't have fires. If you have a well-oiled machine, you probably won't, because you have systems in place to fix all those fires, if not people on top of the system to look out for it. So say pretend we don't have any fires. Fire's not your problem. That's fantastic. So then you could focus on your leads. So we're going to pretend that we have leads coming in every day from our Facebook channel or our YouTube ads or our social media, our short form content, and all the things that we're supposed to be doing, which is fantastic. I'm super excited. So we're going to pretend that's happening. And so we're getting a couple of leads, whatever it is, depending on your budget. And I am not here. You can have $10 a day or $100 a day. It doesn't matter. And let's pretend our outbound is dialed in. We know we're niche. We know our pain that we solve for. We know the exact kind of companies we need to outreach. We got the data figured out. We have email addresses verified. We have our own inboxes to send emails. Every email is absolutely hyper personalized. We're even doing things like video prospecting. And if you don't know any of this, we'll have a whole white label Wednesday on that. We dialed it in. We're getting a couple leads, 3, 4 a week. Outbounds dialed in, inbounds dialed in. The leads constraint checked, right? No problem. So then your biggest constraint you're going to be facing is that you're going to bomb those sales calls. If you take too many calls in the same day, you're on the right mindset. If you don't do any due diligence on the companies that you're going to be talking to, rather than just show up to the call and smile and say, hey, great, thank you for scheduling. Well, how can I help you? Well, I can tell you right now, that isn't going to work. That is going to be your constraint. And that's a constraint that you're going to have forever. It's never going to be a day where you just like, every deal is closed. It's 100% close rate. And every deal, they just keep paying me more, you know? Every day I just get paid more. Somehow I just come to work and just close bigger retainers. Yeah, it says no agency owner. Why? It's an ongoing battle to get your sales better. Because every single day, all the things that you did wrong, you're gonna learn how to fix it. You're gonna improve it on the next one. You learn something new and different personalities. All of this we cover in our training every single day. So I'm not gonna go into that. So sales becomes your next constraint. That's exactly our software. When you log into our software, you come in, you click on the leads, you do the things that you need to generate leads, which is evergreen. It's always running, whether it's inbound or outbound. Then you look at the sales. We got several things going on, including live training every single Monday by a sales trainer who's been doing sales for the last 23 years, sales training for the last 23 years, and we built our own sales process. So you can just adopt it. You don't have to create it. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You adopt it. And then finally, the fulfillment, however you do fulfillment, you have to make sure there's an amazing frictionless experience for your customers so they get exactly the experience that they were looking for. All right, so thank you so much for tuning in. We're so excited that you're here. I don't know how much you know about Clickx. What we do is we help agencies like you grow and scale. We have a scale program that is geared to helping agencies from lead generation to closing the deal that is your sales department to white label fulfillment. To find out more, there is a link right below this video. Go ahead and click the link and schedule a one-on-one call. We're so excited that you're here. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you on the next White Label Wednesday.